Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as requested by all of you, I'm doing this quick tutorial about how to do 3D trigonometry questions for IGCSE Cambridge Maths, paper code 0580 Extended Maths, and for O-level Maths. So for 3D trigonometry, what we always use is Pythagoras and SOHCAHTOA. In some cases, sine cosine rule can also come, but majority of the times it is SOHCAHTOA and Pythagoras. So in this video, I'll be discussing the 4 different types of shapes that I came across in the past papers. We have a cuboid, we have a cone, we have a pyramid, and we have a prism. So in a cuboid, the type of questions, as you all know, can be like find the angle between a line or the base, or like find the angle between any two lines, stuff like that. So for this one, as you can see, it says calculate the angle between AB and the horizontal base of the cuboid. So AB is this, okay? Horizontal base of the cuboid means like the base that is at the bottom, that is the horizontal base. The vertical base is the side face, horizontal base is the one. Horizontal base is at the bottom. So if we join these lines, we can see that we have a right angle triangle over here. So we can very well see that in a cuboid, we have rectangular faces and rectangles have 90-degree angles. So this is another right angle triangle at the bottom. So we have two lengths, and to solve the triangle that we've made and to find this angle, we need another length because we just have one length right now, and in one length, we cannot find the angle. So we can easily use Pythagoras to figure out the bottom length and then use tan to figure out the angle. So majority of the times, this is the standard type of question you will get when it's a cuboid. They'll give you a cuboid like this, and they will ask you to find the angle between the diagonal or the base or like any length and the base, stuff like that. So you will use Pythagoras first on the base, then finding that length. Then after finding that length, you will use SOHCAHTOA, whether it's tan, sine, or cos. Most of the time it is tan, but like still do check out what lengths you have, mark those, and then make sure you're using the right trig ratio. So this is like the standard way of doing this. Then when you have a cone, like for example, in this case, it says the diagram shows the frustum of a cone, and the frustum has a base radius of 0.6 and vertical height of 0.48. The vertical height of the original cone is 1.44. We have to calculate the total surface area of the frustum. So for the total surface area, the formula is pi r square plus pi rl. This is the total surface area formula for a cone. Okay, I'm going to first just talk about the cone. So L is your slant length. So that's basically this. This is L. And if you notice, we have a right angle triangle again in a cone. The base is 0.6. The height is 1.44. And to find L, we will use Pythagoras again. So we can easily find the slant height using Pythagoras in a cone. Once we have that, then what you can do is you can just plug it in the formula in case they're just talking about finding the surface area of a cone. Now, when we have a frustum, which is in this case, for the total area of frustum, you can clearly see that we have a circular base at the top and circular base at the bottom, and then we have this curved part. So for the curved part, what you can do is you can find the area of the original cone and then area of the small cone, and then use that and then subtract those to find the curved surface area over here. We'll just focus on the curved surface area of the part. So for the frustum, what we can do is we can begin to find the curved surface area, this part. For that, you can find the curved surface area of the original cone, then the removed cone, subtract those, and that will give you the curved part. Now, for the circular bases, we can find the circular base area for the bottom because we have the radius for that. But for the top part, we don't know what that's going to be. So in that case, what you can do is you can use the concept of similar shapes. Why? Because the removed cone is similar to the original cone. So for the frustum, similar shape concepts is very commonly used. Pythagoras is used. SOHCAHTOA, not that much unless and until they're asking you to find the angle. But with just lengths, it's Pythagoras and like similar shapes in case of a frusta. Then the next type of shape we can get is a prism. So it says a diagram shows a prism of length 15 centimeters. The cross section of the prism is a trapezium. Angle DAB is given as 90 degrees and angle ADC is also 90 degrees. AB is 10 centimeters, AD is 5 centimeters, DC is 7, and BF is given as 15. We have to calculate the angle the diagonal AG makes with the base ABFA. So this is AG, and this is our base. So we will draw a right angle triangle over here. This is your right angle triangle. So we have to calculate the angle that the diagonal AG is making with the base. So this is our angle. So again, if you notice, this is a right angle triangle over here. AE is 15 because that's going to be the same as BF. To find this length over here, we can clearly see that DC is the same as HG. So that's 7, which means this would also be 7. So again, using Pythagoras in the base, we find the length of this thing. If I call this M, we find AM. Once we have AM, we know that GM would also be 5 because that's the same as DA. So again, using tangent, we have the angle. So same method. In the base, you'll always be using Pythagoras, and then for the triangle, you'll be using SOHCAHTOA. Then for the fourth type of question, they can combine two different 3D shapes. So over here, we have a mixture of a cone and a sphere. Diagram shows a toy made from a cone and a hemisphere. The base radius of the cone and the radius of the hemisphere are both r centimeters. The slant height of the cone is given as 3r, and the total surface area of the toy is 304 centimeters square. You have to calculate the value of r. So again, for this total surface area of the toy, we have a cone, but for the cone, you can see that the base is now glued to the hemisphere. So that base is not part of the surface area. So over here, your surface area would include the curved part, so pi RL, and then hemisphere, so that's going to be 2 pi r square. So you just make your equation like this, put it equal to the total surface area, and you need to find L, because obviously we don't have L. So again, we'll be using Pythagoras over here, because this is your height. So then you'll just substitute your values, because we have L, which is 3r, radius is r, 2 pi r square, r is the same for both because they're completely joined together. Put equal to the surface area and you will have your value. So very standard questions, like in 3D trigonometry, it's always once again SOHCAHTOA and Pythagoras. Then the next shape that you will have is, so now we have a pyramid and you get a different question for a cuboid. So it says the diagram shows a pyramid OABCD. The pyramid has a square base ABCD with sides 10.5 centimeters. The vertex O is vertically above the center of the base M. The height of the pyramid is given as 24 centimeters. Again, calculate the angle that OA makes with the base. So look, in the base, we have a square base, and we can see that both the lengths are same. So to find the angle that OA makes with the base, highlight your triangle like I'm doing. Just take a different colored pencil with you in the exam and highlight your triangle, even make it on the side. This is the triangle and this is our angle. So again, if this is 90, this is also going to be 90. So we have a right angle triangle. We have the height, which is 24. We don't have anything else for this triangle to figure out the angle. So obviously we either need OA or AM. Figuring out OA would be hard because we don't have anything for that, but we can easily figure out AM, because again, if you notice in the base, it's a square base. So all angles are 90 degrees for the vertex. So all angles are 90 degrees for the corners, which means it's again a right angle triangle. So AC is your diagonal for this square, and using Pythagoras, again, you will find AC first. Once you've found AC, then you will half it to find AM, and then AM will be the length of this triangle that I've highlighted. Then again, using tangent, we'll find the angle. Again, standard steps. You can clearly see they're not doing anything different, and these questions were taken from 2023, 2024, and 2025. So these are all of the shapes that they have been tested. So these are all of the shapes that they have tested you on in the past 3 years. Then over here, it says the diagram shows a cuboid. We have lengths. They want us to find EF. EF is this length over here. How do we find EF? So we can see that AG is given as 13, right? And we have AE given as 6.4. So if I create this triangle over here, we can find the length of EG first, again using Pythagoras. Why? Because we have the hypotenuse and we have the other length. It's a right angle triangle. So using Pythagoras, we find the length of EG. And then once we have EG, we already have EH. So we can again use Pythagoras to figure out EF, which will be the same as HG. So again, standard steps for 3D trigonometry, Pythagoras and SOHCAHTOA. Repeatedly, you can see in the questions. And then calculate the angle between the line AG and the base EFGH of the cuboid. EFGH is the horizontal base again. And this is AG, so this is the angle that we'll be calculating, which can be done again using tan. So same type of things. If you still have any questions or confusions, please leave a comment below and I'll help you out. If you understood everything, please like and subscribe, share this video with friends. And if you need help with any of the topic, please let me know early because it takes time to make these videos. So you need to be quick as well. And also, if you want to practice questions for 3D trigonometry, I'm attaching the links to my mensuration videos in the description. Do check them out. Do check out my papers as well. And if you get stuck somewhere, feel free to reach out in the comments below.